Welcome back to the Vendor Table, presented by Aftershoot. Do you want to elevate your post-processing workflow? Aftershoot AI will help speed up and simplify every step of the process. From importing, culling, editing, and exporting, get your time back and use it to focus on the important things.
It gets worse every time.
Yeah, because I'm warmed up now. You guys know we record like multiple episodes, so I got to warm up a little bit. So this is episode 3 that we're recording. We just changed outfits. If you guys weren't aware.
I just want to give you some variety.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm wearing my Burn the Patriarchy shirt.
Okay. Nice. I feel like 90% of your clothing has something to do with like
hating men.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very on brand for me.
It's very on brand. There's so much. Having a wedding podcast is literally, I don't know. I never thought, it would be like this. Okay. I always thought we were just going to talk photography. But the wedding industry, there is no shortage of shit that goes on. Like every week, there's something new. I see, like, we get sent all this shit. And guys, you are amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much for sending us stuff.
Yeah. Matt, can you hit the timer for us? But there is so much fucking shit that happens. Really. Like, so much shit. Like, holy moly. Like, TikTok. I said holy moly.
So much shit. So much shit. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Holy crow.
Gee, golly gosh.
I want to bring back like old timey words. Like I just want to be like, holy mackerel, gosh darn it.
Like heaven to bits.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. That's one I haven't heard in a while.
What's the one that they call kids? Hoodlums.
Hoodlums?
Yeah.
It's like old timey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a little hoodlum.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What was the hooligan?
Hooligan.
Hooligan.
Good one.
Yeah. That's a very English thing.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the movie Green Street Hooligans?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great movie.
Great movie.
Great movie.
And I'm not even like a movie person. Chances are, if you ask me if I've seen a movie, the odds are I know.
That's a very underrated.
That is a great movie.
Yeah. Very underrated, like, gem. Like, oh, God.
If you haven't seen it, watch it.
Yeah. Great soccer gangs.
Yeah.
Football gangs. Sorry.
Football.
Yeah.
Football.
For our European.
Because you play with your feet.
Yes. Listen, I'm a big fan of the English Premier League. I root for a shit team.
Honestly, it's so much more, hot take, so much more entertaining than fucking American football.
Like English football?
Yeah.
I agree. Like, so, I mean, I love sports. Ugh, sports. It sounds so. All right. Number 1 sport in the world. Fight me on this one. Hockey. 100%. Fast. Actions all over the place. Minimal breaks. And they beat the fuck out of each other. I mean, pure entertainment, okay? And they get knocked the fuck out, stitches, hit with a puck in their face, and they're back in.
Yeah.
I mean, badass.
It's a manly sport.
It is, okay?
And rugby.
Rugby's tough. I don't understand rugby. I need to I wish I understood the rules of rugby because I would really like watching it.
I don't understand the rules of any sports, really.
Like, I feel like soccer or football is the easiest sport to follow. Put the ball in the net.
I can tell you right now, the most boring.
Mhm.
Baseball.
Oh, baseball is incredibly boring.
Golf is not a sport, so shut the fuck up.
Fuck you, number 1. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You like golf?
I fucking love golf. One, I play golf, okay? I am like, I'm all right. I fucking love golf. Fuck off, number 1.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Gross.
You don't like anything, okay?
I like a lot of things.
Okay, you don't like anything. Nothing. I like golf, okay? It's almost
I like
spring.
fairy porn.
It's almost the Masters. That's fucking trash. Smut trash.
Book talk. You hear him? You hear what he said?
Come after me, book talk. You're all gonna put voodoo spells on me.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You fucking fairy smut, okay? Yeah, think of Xavier with his fucking winged, like, angel shit and all that stuff.
Be resand, okay?
Resand.
And he's a bat boy.
He's a bat boy?
Okay?
A bat boy.
You're thinking of Zayden, who is a shadow daddy who also has a dragon.
These I want, who wrote these books?
Very smart women.
Very smart women who are, seems very sexually deprived. Is that?
No.
No. I'm throwing it out there.
I'm not going to say these things out loud to you right now.
Listen, I know
I'll embarrass you.
they got some kinks, but listen.
Anywho,
golf is a sport.
I mean, if you say so.
You say so. It's almost the Masters. I can't wait for the Masters. Fucking.
You can't wait.
Yeah, I love the Masters.
Watch golf.
Yeah, the Masters is amazing. It's cinema. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful game. Okay?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well, you know what? You can hate it all you want. I love golf. Okay. But there's no shortage of shit that goes on in the wedding industry. All right, things that you guys send us and report to us, and we're like, holy shit, this is real. Like, this actually happened. These things actually happen. Well, this popped up on TikTok, and I was like, this can't be real. I actually commented, like, is this real? This can't be real.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This one.
Yeah. Did you hear about the bride who gave her bridesmaids a contract?
Mm-hmm. I sure did.
A bridesmaid's contract.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, this isn't even the first time I've seen something like this. Yeah. It wasn't a contract, but it was like a list of demands. This one is a formal contract. And Mike, why don't you start by
I'm going to break down everything.
Reading the first 3.
Yeah.
We'll start with the first 3.
I think there's 12 here, which is insane to me that there's even more than one. Okay.
So, yeah, a bridesmaid took to TikTok to tell everyone.
And she's been friends with this person a long time.
A long time.
A long
they were
time.
Kids.
Yeah.
So
attendance.
Yeah.
So this is in the contract, right? Attendance mandatory for all pre-wedding events, including dress fittings, bachelorette party, bridal shower, and any spontaneous gatherings. Miss one, you're out. Weight management.
This one.
Must fit into the dress. No alterations allowed. Diet accordingly. No weight gain or loss that would require dress alterations.
I'm going to stop you right there. This is the most unhinged fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Diet accordingly? Ma'am, get fucked.
Are you kidding?
I would not make it past number 2.
Like, that's insane to me.
Get fucked.
What? Groom proximity. No flirting, jokes, or standing too close to the groom. Do not stand within 3 feet of the groom at any time. No exceptions. Violators will face immediate expulsion from the bridal party.
So you can't, like, hug your friend?
Like, these girls probably know this dude. They're friends with you. That means they're friends with him.
Not allowed to be within 3 feet of the groom.
What?
Is crazy. And what if one of the bridesmaids is related to him?
Yeah.
What if it's like his sister?
All right, you read the next part.
Shall I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Financial commitment. You're expected to contribute a minimum of $2,000 on attire, events, travel, and gifts. No discussions or negotiations.
Are you fucking serious?
Emotional support. Must be available 24/7 for emotional support, wedding talk, and last-minute tasks. No complaints.
Yeah,
24/7 is crazy.
I'd tell her she's fucking insane. Go ahead.
Social media. No posting about the wedding without prior approval. All photos, captions, and hashtags must be bride approved.
Are you fucking serious? Like, you're fucking kidding me. This is not real. This can't be fucking real.
Hair and makeup. Strict adherence to the bride's chosen style without deviation. Bring your own makeup kit and professionals will be provided at your own cost. That is insane.
Bring your own makeup? Like, how do you... Most makeup artists are bringing their own makeup.
That is insane.
Oh, here's this one. I love
another one with the groom. Fitness regimen. Mandatory participation in a fitness routine with the bride 3 times a week, 8 weeks prior. No skipping workouts. This bitch is out of her fucking gourd.
Holy shit. She's like trying to create a cult. Like,
wow, you know what? This is very culty. But also, these are your friends.
Like, this can't be real. Travel readiness. Be ready to travel at a moment's notice for any wedding-related activity at your own expense. Like, not who the fuck is this bitch? Sorry. But who are you? Like, who are you to demand that?
Number 10, groom interaction. No private conversations with the groom. Keep interactions public, brief, and strictly about the wedding.
Someone is like very.
It sounds like we have some trust issues.
Yeah,
babe.
someone.
The groom fucked someone.
Yeah.
I can't imagine why.
Is exactly what I was thinking. He probably fucked one of the friends. Okay. Alcohol consumption. 0 alcohol consumption is mandatory for bridesmaids during any wedding events or preparations to ensure everyone remains composed and presentable.
Get the fuck out.
What?
No. So they have to be sober and deal with your bullshit?
Oh my God. Like, this would require like at least 7 shots of Fireball.
Minimum.
Holy shit.
And last but not least, the resignation clause. Non-compliance with any of these terms will result in immediate removal from the bridal party and forfeiture of any deposits or contributions made. Babe, you lost me at number 2.
Yeah, I'm out.
I forfeit.
Like, if I was a groomsman and a bridesmaid showed me that as a groomsman, I'd be like, yo,
I'm not coming to your wedding.
I'm not coming to your fucking wedding.
None of this sounds fun.
Like, what? Like, are you have to be a lawyer? Okay. Who fucking drafts a contract for their wedding day?
This is insane. This is insane. The utter insanity. Weight management absolutely
I knew you would love that one.
took me out.
Could you imagine telling like a bridesmaid, yo, bitch, you got to lose a little weight? Fucking what? What? It's
Diet according.
25.
No weight gain or lost.
No, you got to stay the same. That's hard.
You can't lose weight. You're not allowed. The fuck?
Like,
But you also have to work
can't
out.
eat that M&M, bitch.
But you also have to work out with her. So
like, God forbid.
it's very confusing. Man.
You gotta manage your macros and fucking protein intake. What the fuck? I'd be losing
that would be the end of the friendship for me.
like, and this girl did say, like, she was just like, I've been friends with this girl for like ever, like since they're kids. Like, and she was just like, this is like so unreal that like someone would present this. Like, this is straight out of a TV show.
This goes far beyond the pale of like Bridezilla. This is, you are Satan. And honestly, that's giving Satan a bad name.
Like,
like he just wants people to have fun. You're just awful.
Lucifer, like,
Yeah.
just wants you to have a good. Oh, that's terrible. No, listen, the temptation, but this is fucking
It's wild.
awful. Like,
It's wild. This is,
I would fucking. You know what I have to say to this though is like the fact that like you are demanding this, right? Okay. What if you gain weight? Okay. All right. What you could obviously you could drink. Okay. Like you could talk to whoever the fuck you want.
what
obviously.
if a random guest talks to your groom?
Okay. What if you skip the fitness regimen?
Contract is void.
Yeah. Like, fucking kidding me?
Breach.
Like, yeah. Fucking kidding me? Like, this shit. If this is real.
And it's the way that it's like,
And it seemed real. The girl's video was like,
she was distraught.
yeah.
And listen, it could very well be a stunt. It
Yeah.
could very well be. But this is not the first time I've seen something like this, whether it be Reddit, like a Reddit Am I the Asshole story or like something like that. I have seen, I'm just going to add on to this because these are some outrageous things that I've seen brides request.
Yeah.
One, they want their bridesmaid to be in the bridal party, but they want them to cover all of their tattoos
Ooh.
with makeup.
I've seen that too. I think I've sent you those. Yeah.
And every time I see this, it's just like, then don't ask me to be in your bridal party,
Yeah.
your wedding party. I don't want to be there
Yeah, that's.
because it's going to ruin their aesthetic.
What aesthetic? What aesthetic? You have tattoos.
Why do you care that much?
I don't understand
You
that.
care more about the aesthetics of your wedding than you care about the people in your wedding party.
Yeah, like you care more about the aesthetics and the friendships that you crafted over years for one day.
Another really terrible one I saw. Again, this is all appearance based.
Mm-hmm.
A woman who had cancer she didn't want her. She wanted her to wear a wig or something like that, so that like people wouldn't focus on her more than the bride.
Oh, fuck off, bro. No.
Absolutely unhinged.
Nah. You know what? Go to
Unhinged.
fucking hell, bro. Like, that shit's so stupid. You can these fucking people just understand that it's one fucking day. And your aesthetic doesn't fucking... People are going to forget about your fucking aesthetic. No one's going to give a shit. You know what they're going to care about? Okay, you love your photos, and we want you to love your photos as photographers. They're not going to fucking remember your fucking photos unless it's your profile photo for 10 years.
Yeah.
All right? You know what they're going to remember? How good the food was, how good the fucking music was, and did they have a good fucking time? All right? That's what they're going to remember about your fucking wedding day. Not what your aesthetic was, you fucking...
Stop with this. This is wild and unhinged behavior.
So, like, this,
Caring more about the dumb shit. Like, wait, how much your bridesmaids weigh
that's crazy to me.
over their friendship to you? Like, being able to drop $2,000 on expenses.
Yeah. Expecting them to go to, like, a lavish bachelorette party in the south of France
Like, this
for
stuff,
5 days and drop everything.
none of this shit is important.
Yeah. It's not important. At the end of the day, it's not important. And if there's a bride that's listening to us that fucking is like, well,
Does
I
this?
don't agree. And you
are exactly the kind of person we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, you are still Satan.
Yeah.
Stop it.
get off of our page.
Yeah, don't follow us.
No, you can leave us a 1
We
star.
hate
Fuck
you.
Fuck off. Can't stand that shit.
Oh my God.
Dude, I like still legitimately, I don't understand people that think like this and their mentality is so me. Like these people are there to support you. They are there to like give you that emotional support. Of course, like emotional support must be available 24/7 for emotional support, wedding talk, and last minute tasks. Most bridesmaids or friends will be there for you.
Yes, it doesn't need to be in a contract. But also, your bridesmaids are going to need like compensation for the victimization they just had to deal with. The emotional damage that you have caused them.
They need fucking hazard pay.
They need therapy.
Hazard pay for this shit. Are you fucking kidding me?
This is nuts.
Nah, this is crazy. This was the craziest thing I think I've seen on TikTok.
Please seek help.
I swear. Is this a Gen Z bride? Gen Z, what are we doing?
Honestly, I feel like it's like
I feel like this is a millennial bride.
it has to be a millennial bride.
This is a millennial bride.
I feel like a Gen Zer would not care this much.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like this is like a 35-year-old, like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, like
Who's been engaged for 10 years.
very successful VP of marketing kind of person.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just like has that Emily
A narcissist.
very
Yeah.
narcissistic, like cares more about their Louboutins and their Chanel bag.
100%.
You know, kind
And
of
also only gets Manolos and like Jimmy Choo's and is technically the Louboutin. Yeah.
I
the
don't know.
Louboutin.
I know Jimmy Choo. I don't
Just
know Manolos.
has a gigantic walk-in closet that could be my apartment.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. And yeah, definitely pegs their husband.
Yeah.
So we're so excited to announce a partnership with Aftershoot. So Aftershoot AI is designed to speed up and simplify every step of the process from importing, culling, editing, and exporting. Aftershoot truly changed the game for us as wedding photographers.
I love it.
Do you love it?
I do. It's been helping my workflow so much to just be able to press a button and have it know my shit.
Yeah, you get time back. Like, I mean, it's been amazing for me to implement. I can now devote more time to the clients. I get photos back quicker to them. And it's really working so well for at least me as a wedding photographer. And I know it's working for you too.
Oh, yeah. The interface is simple and easy to use. You can cull thousands of photos in minutes with AI that helps identify the best selections. Build an editing profile based on the way that you edit, or you can even select one from top industry pros. Export right into Lightroom, Capture One, or Bridge for fast and accurate results.
There's also no need for internet. So if you're on the go or in a remote place or even on a plane, Aftershoot will work regardless if you have an internet connection or not. So with Aftershoot subscription, you get an all-in-one AI assistant that could cull, edit, crop, straighten, export, and there's no paying extra. It's all included.
You can try it free for 30 days using the link in the show notes and use code TVT15 for 15% off a subscription purchase.
So this episode is sponsored by the Legal Page. The Legal Page is a legal education platform for small businesses and a contract template shop. They help you get legally legit in minutes. So Lauren,
I've been using a Legal Page contract for a while now.
I know you have, and guess what?
Did you do it?
I did. I took the jump. I took the jump and I implemented Paige's contract into my proposals and everything.
How amazing.
Oh my God. There was so much in there that like just covers my bases.
That you wouldn't even think of.
I'm like, where was this my whole life? So they have literally changed the game for me. They have made me feel a lot more secure in my business. And I really think you guys should take a look.
Just take a peek.
Just take a peek. Take a peek.
And there's also something for anything. Like, I've gotten a couple of destination inquiries and realized that I needed to change my contract. So you can purchase a destination wedding contract.
Yeah, maybe if you have a second shooter or an associate shooter and you need an agreement, they have those as well. So it doesn't matter what you are in the industry, whether you're a photographer, videographer, planner, florist, DJ, you name it, the Legal Page has a contract that will make your business legally legit.
All contracts have been reviewed and critiqued by industry-leading professionals and come with free future updates made by the Legal Page's legal team.
And I don't know if you guys know this, but Paige is a retired wedding and family photographer, as well as an attorney. So she has a very unique perspective and expertise when it comes to photography contracts. They offer education through blog posts, podcast episodes, YouTube channel, pretty much you name it.
The whole nine.
So definitely check them out. Use the link in the show notes to get legally legit. And you know what's really cool about it, Lauren? We got a code.
We got a code. Use TVT10.
And that will get you what?
10% off anything in the shop.
So you want to get your business legally legit? Check out the Legal Page. Hey, independent hustlers. Why are you still drowning in admin work? Invoices, contracts, follow-ups. Yeah, not the dream you signed up for. But guess what? HoneyBook's got your back. It's the only one platform that handles the busy work for you. Think proposals, payments, scheduling, and more. All in one place. That means less time stuck in your inbox and more time doing exactly what you love. So go ahead, take your weekends back, grow your business without the burnout, and try HoneyBook for free today and see that magic for yourself. All right. There was more. There was more we saw. There was a lot more we saw on TikTok.
On the tiki-taki. Which one do you want to hit next?
I don't fucking know. You know what?
Let's talk about the screaming baby.
Oh, the screaming baby one, that got me.
Let's talk about the screaming
Yeah,
baby.
there was a TikTok where a couple posted that there was a screaming child at their wedding ceremony at a church.
Child-free ceremony.
At a child-free ceremony, and the child was screaming.
You could see it in the video. The title of it was Bride Struggles to Get Through Vows After Guest Lets Their Screaming Baby Sound Off During the Entire Child-Free Ceremony. This was expressed ahead of time. No children at this event.
Mm-hmm.
And the guests took it upon themselves to bring their child. And what happened?
Like, the moment the kid starts crying, just take him out.
Take them out of the room.
Like, what is the matter with you? Like, they already told you no kids, number one. They already told you no kids. So you're already going against their wishes. And then the kid starts crying. So instead of getting up and removing that child from the situation, from causing a scene, you sit there as they're doing their vows of all
And
things.
you can see her like
yeah,
really trying to hold it together.
Yeah.
Because it's the most important part.
Yeah, it's like really the only part that kind of matters.
Right.
It's the vows. It's the part where they get their, they say how much it means and how they make it legal and all that shit. Like this is
so relevant right now because I just saw this posted in a mom group the other day, and it was just like somebody who was saying like, my future sister-in-law and my husband's brother said no kids at their wedding. And I thought for sure that like my kids would be able to come because they're nephews,
mm-hmm.
but they're standing firm. And am I wrong to think that like to be offended by this? And it's like, no, bitch, like no kids means no kids.
It's just,
kids suck at weddings. That is, we've said this before. Maybe your kid is a fucking angel, but all kids kind of suck at weddings.
they take so much attention away from the people that are trying to enjoy
Right.
the day. and trying to enjoy. They really do. And like, listen, I have children, and they were in a wedding party. They were in my sister-in-law's wedding, my sister and mother-in-law's wedding, and cute, adorable. Okay. My sister-in-law really wanted them there. And it's one thing if you really want the kids there. Okay. And I told, we told my sister-in-law, like, listen, they're not going to want to be on the dance floor. They like, so we hired a babysitter, and they stayed in the bridal suite with the babysitter, like, so we could enjoy the night and witness everything and stuff like that. But, you know, they, at the church ceremony, my kids were at the time 2 and 4, I think. Like, yeah. And we had my mom show up to the church to entertain them and keep them on the bus. So that way, because they were little, like, they're unpredictable. Like, they didn't want to walk down the aisle, nothing. So, you know, they were there for a couple photos. I just think if you're gonna, you know, if you are thinking like it's okay to bring your kid,
It's not.
it's not, especially when the couple tells you it's a kid-free wedding.
It's not fucking about you. And like in that thread that I was talking about, there's all these women that are just like, I would be so upset if like they're family too. And it's like, they didn't ask you to have children. Okay? You're pissed off because you want to go to this wedding for fun and you need to bring your kids. But guess what? You can still go to that wedding, get a fucking babysitter.
Oh my God. Just get a fucking babysitter. You'll have better, more fun.
You people piss me the fuck off. I swear. It's not your day. People should be able, if you flip the roles and you be, oh, well, I would have kids there. Okay, then good for you. It's not your fucking wedding.
Now, if you want to have a big ass kid friendly wedding, and you want to have kids, that's fucking one thing, okay? But if you don't, and people are giving you pushback because their kid isn't invited, tell them to fuck off.
It's your day. You could do whatever the fuck you want.
Tell them
if you don't want
to
kids
not
there,
come. Tell them don't come. Don't come. Either get a babysitter or don't come.
I'm so offended. Get a babysitter. I can't afford it. Not my problem.
Sorry. See you after.
You can stay home with the kids. His brother can go to the wedding. That's what happens when you have children.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
I can't wait to clip that.
I'm just.
I am a mom.
Yeah, I'm a dad. I got 2.
We make sacrifices for things when we have children. That's our decision. We made those choices.
I would never assume that my kids are invited to a wedding.
No.
Never assume. Like, we've been invited as a family to a wedding. We just went to a wedding in Ireland. We were invited as a family. As a family, we were invited. That's one thing. But when you're invited to a wedding and it just says Mr. and Mrs., okay, and that's it, and the invitation says no children. Respect that. Don't question it.
No children. What's that mean?
Don't-
You know what?
Don't fucking text the bride. Be like,
Well-
little Timmy can't come. Little Timmy. Fuck little Timmy. Fuck little Timmy.
said it before I could. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree. Fuck little Timmy, man.
Yeah.
right.
Oh
We love
God.
kids.
We do. I love my kids. We love our kids.
Our kids.
Our kids.
I love some kids.
Oh my God. I don't know how teachers do what they do. Really.
Honestly, saints.
Yeah.
They are saints.
Like all the teachers out there.
God bless you.
My wife's a teacher, so the stories she comes home with.
Incredible. Incredible human being.
She's a fucking saint, I swear.
I can't. I could never.
There was one other story. Did you see the vegan wedding?
I did, and also, as usual, I have thoughts.
Oh.
So
we wouldn't be a podcast
I know.
without Lauren's thoughts.
Tell the people what happened.
All right, so yeah, this was posted like at a few different places. I think I saw this on Reddit. But a couple hosted a vegan wedding, and this is fucking great. The bride's brother ordered pizzas that got delivered during the wedding. The bride was super upset about this. What's your take here?
My take is that if you can't suck it the fuck up and eat a different type of food for one day, you're a piece of shit.
One day. Like, you're an asshole. I'm sorry. Because it was labeled that it was a vegan wedding.
It's a vegan wedding. You knew what you were getting into. And honestly, vegan food is fucking delicious. The types of people that I
Is it?
hate, yes, it is.
Is it?
After I got married, I went to a vegan restaurant and ate food there.
Is it?
It is. You just have to try it.
What's vegan? Tofu. Ooh.
No, that's actually like one of many things that you can eat that are vegan.
Yeah.
Have you ever had vegan mac and cheese?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
I'm sorry that you've had shitty vegan food.
I don't like it's
But I'm sorry, like, there's two types of people I hate. One, vegans who will vegan the fuck out of you, right?
yeah.
You're an asshole for eating meat.
Yeah.
Those kinds of people. And then, even weirder to me,
They flaunt their vegan.
no, yeah, they're flaunting their vegan, right?
Isn't it with this couple?
Even weirder to me are people who get pissed off at vegans for being vegan.
That's true. Like, I mean, this
Why
couple,
are you mad that somebody chose not?
this couple is
to eat
flaunting
live
their-
animals?
They are.
They are
flaunt-
not flaunting it.
They are asking. Are they asking?
They are they set the menu.
They did set the menu. It said it's, an
It's
all
their
vegan.
event.
Yeah.
And they can. But if you cannot eat a meal with no meat in it for one day,
Yeah. Like everyone eats.
grow up.
Everyone eats this fucking salad. Eat
It's
salad.
so disrespectful.
Can you eat a salad? Vegan, obviously.
It's so disrespectful. You cannot like it.
Yeah.
Do you know how many dinners I've had at catering halls that I thought were like fucking gross?
Yeah. Did you see the one in our fucking Facebook group of the vendor meal that it was like an uncooked like fucking fish? Did you see that? It was disgusting.
Disgusting.
I agree here, and I fucking don't like vegan food. And the people that like it's like the CrossFit people that like I do CrossFit, like the
Yeah.
vegans that like basically it's like, oh my god, you eat meat, and they try to like insult you that you're eating meat.
Also,
okay?
full disclosure, I am not vegan. I am not vegan. I eat meat.
Yeah, I don't like the ones that like basically say like you're
You're an animal killer.
Yeah. So, but if I went to an all vegan wedding, I'd suck it the fuck up and be like, oh, and then I get fucking a JBC on the way home. That's all. I'd get a fucking junior bacon cheeseburger on the way home.
I think it's so disrespectful that especially it's the bride's family, like the brother that did this.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
That is so disrespectful. And of course, like, she's upset.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't agree with it. I think it was really shitty.
I think you have to respect the menu and especially it's laid out usually when you get your invitation, it like tells you these things. People are aware of that.
Mhm.
And like
If you still make the decision to go
mhm,
after you know in advance, then that's your fault.
yeah. And if like you put pizzas out, I like and like
That's
people
tacky as fuck.
and like apparently people are like grabbing at the
Yeah.
pizzas. Like that's fucked up, man.
That's like how embarrassing for them.
Mhm.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, for that couple, I do feel really bad for that couple because that's like,
You couldn't you just ruined her whole day
yeah,
to end it like that. I don't know. I
don't, yeah, I didn't agree with this. I thought
maybe the brothers thought it would be funny.
they probably did. They probably thought, oh, fuck this. You know what? Like, she's not gonna fucking care. Dude, it's her fucking wedding
She
day.
cared.
Yeah, she cared a lot.
Kind of
so-
a big deal.
kind of douchebag. So, don't fucking do that.
And
Don't-
again, I know this was such a polarizing thing because it's just like, because it's always the people who are meat, right? Like the
Yeah.
protein bros who are like, I eat 17 steaks every day.
Bro, I'm a protein bro. I like protein, okay?
You
But
can
I'd
figure it
suck
out.
it up for a fucking day. The narrow-mindedness of people
You
in
can't eat a
society.
single meal.
People are so narrow-minded
Yeah.
today. They don't fucking think outside the box. They don't fucking think outside of their own fucking little reality that they're in. And yeah, like you said, they're like, oh, that's fucking stupid. Okay. That's half the reason what's wrong with fucking society today is people don't get outside of their fucking town. Okay. And don't step into something that they're uncomfortable with and try it. Okay. Just suck it the fuck up for fucking 4 hours. 4 hours.
It's
There's something you could eat. There's something. And if you don't, I'll be honest with you, leave early, go get a junior bacon cheeseburger. That's all you got to do. Be like, I had
that
great
hard.
great time. Love you, sweetie. Okay. Like, and then I've done that at a wedding No joke. I went to a wedding and the food was trash. We didn't eat dinner. And we were like, oh my God, I can't wait to get fucking Wendy's later. But we sat there and were respectful about it, you
Yeah.
know, like stuff like that. Oh my God.
You just have to like, come on,
Yeah. You
come
know,
on.
it's just so much trash. That was a lot of trash.
Yeah.
You know what? Our Facebook group has been good for trash lately.
Mm.
There's a lot of trash. And there's a lot, you know what? There is a lot in our, like, I love our Facebook group. Okay. I love our community. We almost have 10,000 members in there.
I know.
Isn't that crazy? Started that like a year and a half ago and ever growing.
Can I shout out Dana for sending us a bunch of Japanese snacks?
I didn't get mine yet, but I love you, Dana.
It's
Thank you.
coming.
I think I'm supposed to get it today, but I'm very excited for my
That's
Japanese.
because you're a man.
Of course.
Everybody else got theirs.
all the ladies got theirs.
It's Women's
fine.
Month.
Mm.
It probably won't be by the time this comes out.
No, I don't know. Yeah,
No.
probably. Yeah, okay.
It's not Women's Month.
You know what? This might come out like right near your birthday too.
Oh, maybe.
Our
Or
birth-
yours.
Our birthdays are a week apart.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Isn't that crazy when you think about that? A week apart.
What we doing?
Nothing.
Aw.
You do a birthday episode?
Birthday party
A
episode.
birthday? We wanted to do. You know what? Our 100th episode is going to come out right around our birthdays.
Really?
I think.
Should we throw ourselves birthday parties?
We should. We've talked about doing a live event or a live podcast and stuff like that. I have to shout out like the Unfiltered Bride Girlies. They do a tour that is like fucking crazy.
That looks so fun.
It looked a lot of fun. We should
Can we get an invite next time?
go to the UK.
Yeah. I'd go.
Like we should do that in the US. Like just be like a fucking vendor table tour of like, and just put on a big party for vendors.
Do you think people would want to see us?
No, I just think we would throw a party. They didn't
Like
give a shit
imagine
about
if
us.
we just like threw our own party and nobody showed up.
Oh, I'd be so devastated.
That would really hurt.
Super excited to announce a partnership with Blacksmith Print Co.
Look at this thick bitch.
Oh God, yo, she's spicy. I love her. Yeah. So Blacksmith brings quality, simplicity, and a boutique customer service to photographers looking to upgrade their album experience. These things are fucking good.
Beautiful.
I mean, we picked them up. Like we got Brady, the owner, sent us these sample albums with our photos in them. One, they look gorgeous. Color was
Fantastic.
spot fucking on. Beautiful, beautiful albums. Super thick, super heavy.
He also walked us through the design process and onboarding personally.
Yeah.
And he does that for every single client that he books.
Yeah, and I love that personalized experience. So the albums included, like what he offers, 8x8, 10x10, 12x12 sizes available. So included with an album purchase is premium packaging, free shipping, any cover material. They have leather, linen, embossed names, raised letters, cameo window option, and embossing foil so you could see your names and everything like that.
90% of orders ship within 7 business days, and ordering is super easy right through the website. Blacksmith only takes 30 to 50 new photographers a year who are looking to order 15 albums a year or more. A special offer for Vendor Table listeners who qualify will get $500 of album credits towards your first sample when you mention the Vendor Table in the How Did You Hear About Us section when applying on Blacksmith's website.
So check them out for yourself at blacksmithprintco.com.
We just want to give a special shout out to Maru, one of our sponsors. Maru is a modern payment experience for the weddings and events industry.
Maru has added some incredible new features, including the ability to send contracts, create itemized invoices, and our personal favorite, the ability to pay contractors.
Love this.
Yeah, like that makes me so happy to have a platform that if I need to pay like an associate or a second shooter, I'm paying them right through Maru. It just goes right to their bank account, makes things so nice and easy.
It's also so neat and organized.
Yes.
You can find anything.
Super organized. Like I love it because I'm just like, hey, I got to print it out at the end of the year, send my accountant over for tax purposes and all that stuff.
Perfect.
It keeps things so nice and neat.
Maru is a community of 10,000 plus wedding and event professionals, and it's growing. They offer seamless transactions and a hassle-free payment experience. They make it easy for you to focus on what you do best, creating memorable experiences.
So we went over it, but with Maru, you could create and share your contract, accept and make payments without processing fees, offer clients a simpler experience, no need to sign up, just pay and go, and pay your contractors, something we both love. So it also keeps all your payments neatly organized in the central hub. You could sign up for free at maru.us/TBT.
If you're a wedding pro looking to scale your business, you have got to check out the Abundance Group Mastermind.
Yeah, this isn't just like any other program. It's an experience like nothing else in the wedding world. So I worked with Ashley. She's amazing. And let me tell you, she's one of the like really the most generous, genuine people I've ever met. She's built a $1 million a year wedding planning company and shares her knowledge and time in a way that's truly unmatched.
In the mastermind, you get unlimited daily voice coaching with Ashley. Yes, really. Access to every course she's ever created, and 2 incredible live in-person events each year. Plus, the group itself is filled with wedding vendors who are scaling, many who are over the $100,000 mark, some even hitting $500,000 plus.
Jeez.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good. This isn't just about learning. It's about being part of a community that gets it and pushes you to grow, really. So if you're serious about scaling your business, all right, you want to take it to the next level, you got to check this out.
What's great for TVT listeners is that we have a special link that allows you to skip the wait list. So check out the link in the show notes for more info.
But it like be like I would say like we would put on a party like kind of thing. You know what I've been talking about doing a content day for like photographers in our area,
Mhm.
like and like kind of brand it like vendor table, maybe like bringing some like special guests and shit like that. Like that'd be kind of fun to do. I'm just thinking like some events we could do because I've been seeing like a lot of vendors in our community are very frustrated lately, and it's like there's a lot of undercutting going on. It's like, you know, community and everything like that. People talk about like preach community over competition. And I do think that it's trying times right now. I have noticed it getting a little bit better, like things picking up a little bit more. I just think it's like it's a crazy time of year. So I want everybody to kind of like feel like they are, you know, supported.
Well, shout out to Matt and Jenna because they did like a whole creator event the other day, and I felt so good
Yeah.
at the end of it. It was just, you know, Matt, our producer, director daddy,
Director Daddy.
in case anyone was
Yeah, I missed
unclear.
it, unfortunately.
It was
Yeah.
really nice to just like be around people in the industry talking about all the same things. And I know like it sometimes is exhausting to do that, but for me, somebody who does all my work in isolation for
Mhm.
this time of year where I'm not really seeing anybody, it was just nice to finally get out there and talk to people who are dealing with the same struggles I am, talk about funny things in the industry, and just like mingle with people who are in the same space.
Yeah. I used to do a lot of those community meetups pre-COVID. I remember like there was a lot of them like around here. And I think like if you're ever struggling like or like you need support, like having a good community is really important. We're getting serious, but it's the truth. Like, you know, because a lot of us work alone.
Mhm.
They don't have coworkers. You're like kind of like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, you know, I have no one to talk to. You like say you have a partner or significant other or spouse, like they don't understand it like the way another creative would or another person in the industry. So you're kind of like you're at a loss at
Mhm.
times, right? So I think it's like super important to network and to understand like, you know, other people and hear their thoughts on things because it might make you see a different perspective. And it also like helps you like realize either, you know, where you could be or how far you like really how far you came.
Yeah.
I just remember someone told me this the other day that like a photographer DM me and they're like, you know, they're like, oh my God, like, you know, like you're incredible, like and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. Like, you know, I've been doing this a very long time. I've been doing this like 14 fucking years almost now. And, you know, we all get imposter syndrome
Mhm.
as photographers. We all always have. And I just think a lot of people compare themselves to other people at different points of their career. Like I used to compare myself to like photographers that have been in it for like 10, 15 years when I just started. That's the wrong mentality. Like don't compare yourself to others that are maybe further along than you. Compare yourself to where you were a month ago, a week ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago. Compare yourself to where you were and see that growth. See how much you grew as a creative because I often see creatives comparing themselves to others, and when in reality, they should really be comparing themselves to where they were previously.
Yeah.
You know, how do you feel about that?
I completely agree with it. I mean, it's actually super relevant because this morning I was scrolling Instagram and I stumbled across engagement photos that I had taken of a couple 3 years ago.
Mhm.
And I was like, what the fuck was I doing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I was so like, I'm not saying who it was, but because they, at the time, they were beautiful to me. Like I love them. And then I look at the way that I edit now and the way that I shoot now is different.
Yeah.
And I took a minute and just was like, wow, my work grew up.
Yeah.
You know, like it looks like more mature.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely validating everything that you just said.
Yeah. Right.
Makes
Like,
sense.
like I remember the era like of like, you know, I said this to the group chat too. I was just like, you know, I look at my old work and I think it's trash. And it's not trash, but it's like I've matured.
Mhm.
Like feel
And
like
as you mature,
it's like I've gotten better. Like I feel like my work has progressed.
Yeah.
I've gotten, you know, like a better quality of product. And I'm proud of that. I'm
Mhm.
proud of that maturity and everything like that. But I also look back and I'm like, you know, those are still great photos. Maybe I just didn't like the editing style, or maybe I just didn't like the composition or
Mhm.
something like that. But I've learned and matured. And then every time I shoot, I feel like I progress. So stop comparing yourself to others and where they are. And maybe they are so much further along in their creative journey than where you are.
Mhm.
And start comparing yourself to where you were. It could be an hour ago, like it could be 10 years ago, or it could be a couple weeks ago, whatever. Like just compare yourself
To
and-
yourself.
to yourself. Yeah. Best way to look at it.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see more of that in the community. And like, and this doesn't all have to apply to photographers. It could be, you know, makeup artists, hairstylists, like everything like that, like
Mhm.
planners, even, like, you know, like see how you managed your fucking books and been like, oh shit, I was a fucking wreck.
Yeah, it could be anything as like simple as just your time management has
Yeah.
developed and changed. But with us, obviously, the first indicator is visual because we are in a visual.
Yeah. It's
Space.
easy to compare. Yeah. Like,
But like, yeah, where I was 5 years ago. Wow. Well, me, let's see, not even 5 years ago. Let's see. Let's talk about when I moved back here, right? I was broke. I had $750 to my name. I was a bartender with no job at that point. I had no job. I was living with my family member, and I had not picked up a camera in fucking years.
and now look at you, go little rock star.
Woohoo.
But you know, and I'm sure you look back at your editing and your what you shot back then, and you're probably like,
Cringe.
yeah,
Who
do too.
doesn't?
I do too. Like
That's what we do.
like,
Like that's what everyone does.
we want to make sure we're always progressing, but at
Yeah.
the same point, like, you know,
If anyone says like, I loved my work from 10 years ago, you're lying. Straight up lying.
I should show you fuckers when my first engagement session.
Oh no, I'm so scared. Like
Oh my God.
if we did one of those.
I really I have to find, like, I did an engagement shoot when I lived in North Carolina. This is 2009.
Mhm.
Oh my God, it was horrible. Shot at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Horrible editing, if any editing at all. Like just shadows on the face, cheesy ass posing. Like we all start somewhere,
Yeah.
guys. We all start somewhere. So like if
We
you're,
all have our cringe years.
yeah, like, and if you're just starting and you're
It's a
just
rite
like,
of passage.
if you're just starting and you're like, fuck, like I want to be like so and so, or I want to be like this photographer or that photographer, right? Realize like they are probably doing it for a long time. And if they're just starting out and they're fucking like natural talent, or they're
It's amazing.
and then like, hell yeah, good for you.
Bottle that up.
Okay.
Sell it.
But some people progress, you know, they progress a lot slower than others. And like it might take you years to find your
Mhm.
style or your form or anything like that. Others, you might find it in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, like I've always seen that. Like I've seen there, Jesus, I always look at his work, and I even seen the progression in his work. But Jordan Voth, like fan of the show,
Love Jordan.
Okay, like I remember him from the Flickr days, like being so far ahead skill wise. I think of everybody, natural fucking talent,
Mhm.
and his work, just watching his work progress, like, and you know, it's still like he gets better and better and better and better. And I just remember him being at a different like level than everyone else, but he's still getting better. And that's like I'm not comparing myself to Jordan, like
No.
at all. Like I can't. He's just light years. But like I'm watching my growth too. Like, and I look back at my shit during 2009, and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? And he might be thinking the same thing. Like, like even though I thought his work was beautiful in 2009. It might be the same thing to a photographer of that level. So
Yeah.
you like remember that when you pick up a camera, or when you're in this and you start getting that imposter syndrome that we talk so much about over here, understand that, don't compare yourself.
It's also like it's different for Gen Z and newer, even teenage photographers right now who are coming into
Teenage photographers.
Teenage photographers are so fucking good right now.
Yeah.
Because they have all of these tools at their disposal that we didn't have.
Yeah.
So our progression was so much slower, and the programs that we had were so basic that now they have access to all these amazing tools
Yeah.
for a much more affordable price. It's there in your fingertips, YouTube tutorials, all these things that are so accessible.
TikToks,
TikToks, Instagram, people who are not gatekeeping their secrets.
Yeah.
And that also comes with oversaturation.
It does.
So it may be discouraging for newer photographers to be seeing there's so many people doing the same thing as me. You just have to keep trying, keep working.
Yeah. If you really love this, keep grinding. I have two.
Don't let it discourage you.
I had two. I have a current intern right now as a sophomore in high school. Super talented. Like they get college credit through their high school, and I watched him progress. And before that, a high school senior. And like watching him progress. And I remember telling him at the last wedding he shot with me, like he assisted me, and I always encourage my interns to bring their camera and shoot. But I watched him progress as a photographer in like 6 months. 6 months. And we did like a comparison, like, look where you were, look where you are. Like, and kid's 17. And I'm like, you could second shoot for a professional photographer. You could advertise yourself as a photographer, as a wedding photographer. That's how good you got. Like, I love seeing that progression to like, of like a talented creative, just like who loves something, progressing and just looking back and be like, wow.
There are photographers that are half my age that are so fucking good.
Oh, same. I feel the same way. I'm like, I look at some of these young kids and I'm like,
Blows me away.
I'm like, damn, you're creative as fuck, man. And like, keep that fire going.
Yeah.
Keep it going. Like, you know what? Like, there are times where you get really jaded in this industry. You start making money. You really do. You start making money.
And somehow you start hating it.
Like, and that's the worst. You don't want to ever hate. We do this job, and
Because
a
we
lot
love
of
it.
a lot of us went full time because it was a way out of like corporate life or not like breaking the mold, right? You don't want to start hating this fucking career. You don't want to start hating your job to the point where you're like, fuck, I don't want to pick up a camera. I don't want to pick up a camera. Or I don't want to pick up that makeup brush or like that planner book or something like that. Love what you fucking do, right? Because at the end of the day, fuck, like this is what we got. This is what got you here. And if you start becoming fucking jaded to this shit, oh man, you'll get burnt out so much faster. So that's why we say do a creative project, do something that inspires you, get creative, have a little fun. Shoot film, but like figure shit out.
This was our little creative project.
2 years later, and like this has become this is really a job now. This is a job doing this, and we continue to do this because you guys show up every week. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
It really is. The last thing we'll touch on. We got like 5 minutes left. Last thing we'll touch on. I've been watching a little bit more TV and movies lately. It's a slower season, right? Things like that. And I see like wedding inspo pop up, or you watch a TV show, right? And like you just see like a wedding, like, like a very, very TV or movie wedding. One, you never see a wedding photographer in a movie.
Nope.
Never. Never. I watched that Sydney Sweeney movie, the Anyone But You. They got married on a cliff in Australia and shit like that, with like, gorgeous. Where was the wedding photographer? Not there. Not there. No vendors.
No memories.
No. I saw somebody posted Twilight. The Twilight, like, it's like maturing is realizing that like Edward and Bella's wedding would at least be like an $800,000 wedding. And it's like her walking down the aisle with these fucking flowers. Like, I'd never even seen the movie, but I'm like, holy shit, yeah, that's a
Oh my God. It's so much better as an adult. It's so much better because it's so terrible.
Is it really?
Yes. It's so terrible. I remember watching it when I was younger, like when it came out, and I was like, oh my God, what an amazing movie. Like, I watched it as an adult. I don't know, maybe I was like 2016 or something, and I was laughing so hard at how serious they were trying to
Really? I've only watched the first one. I never watched the other ones, but I just watched like it was like bro reacts to the
Oh my
scene,
God.
and it was like the battle scene or something
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
And it was like all a twist. So spoiler alert, if you've never watched Twilight or something like that, apparently like one person has a vision and
Yes.
like and stuff like that, and they're having this huge ass fight, but it's all a vision.
Mhm.
And like half of them die, and everyone's freaking out that these people are dying because they invested this. And I'm watching this like very bro like dude who I guess got suckered in to watch the series, and he's like, no, he's like he said like Jasper or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I'm like,
Carlisle.
and I'm like so invested in this. I'm like, so I'm watching him react, and I'm like, is it this good? Do I have to watch this shit? And then it ends up being a vision, and he's like, no, it was a fucking vision. I'm like, these fucking movies, man, plot twist.
They get you.
Yeah.
They get you.
Sorry if I spoiled anything for.
I mean, if you haven't watched any of the Twilight movies, like the time for spoilers like has expired. Like you waited long enough.
Yeah. It's like it's beyond like it's but yeah, I was laughing when I saw this TikTok. It was like realizing that like their wedding was like $800,000. Like it was probably $800,000, and it's so true. Like you look at the grand scale, but you don't see a wedding photographer. Number
Ever.
one, who planned that shit because it looks gorgeous. But at the same point, yeah, like the realistic expectations of like the wedding industry in movies and cinema,
It's either
it's never done right.
No,
Like,
it's never right.
It's never done right. Do they hire like a wedding planner as a consultant because they need to?
Do you know what really bothers me though? And I tell this to every single person. Anytime I see a camera in a movie or somebody who is a photographer,
Fucking shoot like this?
No.
They don't hold the camera right.
The shutter
Oh, it's so loud.
is never the right sound.
It's
It's
so
like-
obnoxious.
It's the worst. Like I know that camera does not make that sound.
No, what pisses me off? It's always an extra holding the camera and they don't know how to shoot.
Right.
So they're like holding it like this and they're like making weird body movements.
Mhm.
And you're like, fucking, what are you
What are
doing?
you doing?
Where they're like this. They're like, and they hold it up and they're so animated about it. I'm like, hold a camera like a normal person. Can they have like consultants on these shows? But like weddings in cinema and TV, just no. You need a consultant. You need
Talk to an actual wedding planner.
like, yeah, that's it. Just like get a fucking wedding planner for fucking these shows. Oh my God, we talked for like 49 minutes. Holy shit.
Look, we gave you a longer episode.
We're trying to do longer episodes. You guys have been asking for longer episodes. We're trying here.
We're working on it. We're doing things.
Okay? There's a lot, like sometimes we don't have a lot to talk about, so we have to extend our conversations, which is very hard for us because,
Is it?
I don't know. Do you want to talk to me for 45?
No.
Yeah.
It's been 3 hours.
Same bestie.
Same bestie.
All right, Lauren.
Yes.
Where can they find you?
You can find me at LaurenO'BrienPhoto.com and Lauren O'Brien Photo and the Feral Photog on Instagram and TikTok. Where can they find you?
At Michael Casaro Photo on Instagram, TikTok, as well as my website. And you can find us at the Vendor Table Pod on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, as well as
Our Facebook group.
guys. It's been fun. Catch you next time.
Okay, bye.